So how long will we be at the bank?
Oh, about an hour, assuming all goes smoothly.
Don't sound too enthusiastic.
Well, meeting with bankers is always tedious. But as you know, there are certain affairs that need to be settled before we announce that you are not the Cassadine heir.
Yeah.
But, on a more cheerful note, I intend to ask your mother to accompany me on a walk in the park after the meeting. Would you care to join us?
No, I'd like to, but I'm meeting Elizabeth to go shopping for a birthday present for Emily.
Oh, well, your mother will be disappointed.
And you?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, are you disappointed or relieved that I'm not joining you? You don't have to use me as an excuse to see Laura anymore. If you want to be alone with her, why don't you just come out and say it?
I'm glad you came by. We haven't had a visit in a long time.
I know. Hey, where's Lulu?
Taking her morning nap?
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Oh, well, is that the reason you came by, to see my little daughter?
That, and I have a specific reason.
What is it?
Lucky wanted me to tell you that he had to go out of town.
Look, I don't want to ask you to betray a confidence, but can you at least tell me whether or not he's in trouble?
All right, Nikolas. If you must know, yes, I relish the opportunity to be alone with your mother.
Hey, you feel better?
Yes. You know, since we've come to Port Charles, I've had precious few occasions to be alone with your mother, and most of those were under circumstances that I would prefer to forget. My intention today is to put all that behind us and simply enjoy each other's company.
Good. You deserve it, both of you.
We're going to watch the ice skaters. I know that's something your mother enjoys.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Just don't forget to call and don't stay out past curfew.
I'm happy you find this so amusing.
Well, I'm aware of all the sacrifices you made for me. And from now on, I just want you to enjoy your life as much as possible.
That's very generous.
Lucky's not in any trouble. He needed to make some money, so he took a job.
A job? What about school?
Well, he finished all the semester's tests. Aced them all, of course. And for the rest of the week, we just have teacher conferences.
Did he say why he needs the money?
He wants to make sure that he's going to be able to support himself. Like you said, Lucky's pretty independent.
I know. Oh, how did the time go by so quickly? Oh. It's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer it.
I think time is what your sons needed.
To get closer to each other, you mean?
Well, as incredible as it seems, they've become pretty good friends. It's taken a while, but I think they finally realize that they're both terrific guys.
So they're still getting along.
Oh, well, now they disagree all the time. But now it's more like the way friends disagree. You know, Nikolas will make a suggestion, and then Lucky will come up with another idea, and Nikolas will make fun of him. You know, they're constantly teasing each other and making jokes about each other. But underneath it all, I can see a respect and affection.
This is so good to hear.
They've overcome a lot. You should be proud of them.
Oh, I am. So much. Excuse me. What?
Meeting you for dinner is such a simple thing. But it's a luxury I thought I might never have. It's always been the wrong time for us. Wrong place. Until now.
Some things have changed. And some things have only gotten more difficult. Thank God that our son can finally call you father. As long as nobody's listening.
Alexis knows. But I have no reason to believe she said anything to Helena yet.
Well, how paranoid is she? When she sees us together, is she going to think that we're plotting against her?
Alexis thinks that life, and the Cassidines in particular, have treated her unfairly. It's a difficult proposition to dispute. But our more immediate difficulty is Catherine Bell. It was she, not Luke, who told Nikolas I'm his father.
So she recovered her memory from the parapet that night?
Or Luke told her.
Well, either way, she didn't waste much time trying to use it against us, did she? I suppose she'll be disappointed when she finds out that Nikolas didn't want to have us both burnt at the stake.
Well, after tonight, we should assume that Catherine is prepared to do anything.
Why?
You know the adage, a woman scorned?
Did you see Catherine tonight?
No.
I think we should try to find Nikolas. I mean, who knows? Catherine could be with your mother right now, telling her everything.
I know exactly where he is. Fortunately, I had time to put protection in place for him. And Helena and all of her primary contacts are under surveillance. He is in no immediate danger, I promise you.
But what happened tonight? If it wasn't you that set Catherine off, what did?
Nikolas.
I wish he would keep his distance from her. He doesn't still consider her a friend, does he?
No. In fact, he broke things off with her, which is why she is bound to be vengeful and hard to predict.
Broke what off?
She had become his mistress.
What?
They were having an affair.
You mean this is something that she told you, right? Something just to see if she could get you to go for her throat, right?
Nikolas told me. However, I already knew.
How?
A fairly simple discovery arranged by Luke.
How can you sit here and talk about this so cavalierly?
There is nothing I can do about it now. There was nothing Nikolas would have let me do about it then. Do I find it entirely repugnant? Obviously.
My God! She's my age. At least. She said she thought of him as a son. She was engaged to be married to you.
Obviously, she intended to hurt me.
Well, fine then. Let her call you names. Let her call and send you dead rats in the mail, whatever she wants. But to take advantage of an innocent teenage boy, my God, in a civilized country, she'd be dragged to the town square and stoned. Do you think setting Catherine on Nikolas was your mother's idea?
I doubt it. There are a few things too revolting for Helena to be involved in, but this liaison may be one of them. There is no doubt that Catherine promised to try to alienate Nikolas from me.
Well, that explains why she would devastate him by telling him that you were his father, no doubt in the most painful way. But why lure him into bed? What possible advantage does that give her?
A private revenge on us, I imagine.
Excuse me a moment.
Well, we're in a public place.
I'll just be a moment. You vindictive bitch.
That was refreshing. You've given me an idea for a new scent.
I'll see if the concierge can do something about your jacket and bring you a new drink.
No. Let's wait till the firing squad leaves.
How dare you seduce my son?
Oh, so that's why I'm damp with imported gin. Here I thought I was dealing with Laura, the possessive lover. After all, you won. Why give me another bath? But no, it's Mama Bear.
Are you joking about this? I can't believe that I ever felt sorry for you.
When? 5 minutes last May? Oh, that's all right. There's been many a time I felt sorry for you. Married to the frying pan when you're yearning for the fire.
You have committed an obscenity. Do you have the decency to know that? Nikolas is a boy.
Look again. And what makes you so sure that I did the seducing?
Because it suits your agenda too perfectly. You weren't out for pleasure. You were out for pain. You wanted to hurt Stefan because he didn't marry you. You wanted to hurt me because I'm the one he loves. And what a perfect way to do it, by going after Nikolas. That way you can strike out at us both. Well, you know something? I really hate to disappoint you. But I don't feel hurt. I just feel disgusted.
Nikolas is no child. And he's wanted me from the first time he ever saw me.
Oh, please!
Oh, yes, it's horrifying. The disgrace of this species. That sexual maturity arrives before the college diploma. I insisted on friendship, and that's what we had. Tried and true. When we finally acted on our attraction, there was no seduction, and nothing shameful about it.
You stay away from my son. Don't ever go near him again. Do you understand?
Or you'll what? Toss me off another roof? You know, maybe you could get Luke's Catherine-killing crib sheet in the divorce settlement.
Are you going to compound your distasteful behavior by causing a scene now?
Absolutely. I threw my own drink in my face just to mortify you.
I'll see you home.
No,
No, you're not
yet.
leaving yet. Since when does Nikolas need protection from me? What damage have I ever done to him compared to the two of you? And you're having a lot of trouble cutting the apron strings for someone who practically abandoned him at birth? Is there really more harm in making love to him than lying to him every single day of his life?
You care for him as you claim to. You will say no more here.
All right. But let me just say, I look forward to the day that Nikolas walks out on you both.
No.
I'm not done with her yet.
This way. Just come this way. Come on.
I thought you said she'd be passing this way.
Did I?
You just brought me out here to cool me down, didn't you? Well, it worked. I'm freezing. You think I was wrong to confront her?
I think you handled yourself beautifully. It also reminded me why I would much rather have you as a friend than an enemy.
That bad?
No, not bad. Good.